Hello, all my masochist lovers. Welcome back to the Golden Ladder. We're at Tier 2. Last time we were here, we were able to get that final win for Tier 4 and get through all of Tier 3 without too much salt being poured upon me. But today it is time to get through Tier 2, open some more packs, see what strategies come before us. And let's see what we can deal with today. So without further ado, let's get into the first duel. Alright, our first hand is okay. Not great by any outstanding means. What are we playing? This card is normally you can summon an aqua monster from your deck. Oh no, not the tears, not the tearlaments. Oh, here we go for YuGiOh. I mean, it's gonna matter what his top 5 mil is, I guess. Because he's already normaled, so I mean, he has to special summon here. Kashtira. Timmon's Kashtira. All he milled was a Skolik. That allows him to add a Tyrant's monster from deck to hand. And you can banish this card that have one spell trap that mentions Vise Starfrost from your deck to your hand, except Trivikarma. What the heck do you add with that? Oh, okay. Well, that's Scream, because it does mention Vise's Starfrost. Anyway, it's a normal. If a monster's normal special summon and you control Tyrant's monster or Vise's Starfrost monster, you can send the top 3 cards of your deck to your graveyard. Anyways, YuGiOh is gonna kill herself here. Summon this, mill 5. Still can't believe YuGiOh is still even legal. Anyways, here comes a mill 7, because I forgot the Kashtira monster on special summon gets the mill. Actually, no, we're gonna mill 3 more cards. Ooh, we're gonna mill 10 here. Oh man, that ain't good. Rhino Heart. You can target a trap in his graveyard, add to his hand. Oh, right, he already triggered, he already did trigger, Havness. Havness was the first girl he used for to start the entirety of the fusion. Yep. So Havness has already been burned. He's got Shiram in his hand. I mean, is there a way to win? Did that just Shiram? Yeah, let's just get out of this one. Ugh. Let's not spend our time working through combos with good old Tearlaments. On to the next game. Alright, here we are in the next game. You know what's also kind of funny here is we draw an Ick hand. Both our opponents so far have all been up their win game. So basically, if they win here, they get to go up the line. They get to go to gold 1. It's kind of interesting. Both our opponents have their rank up games against us. Okay, what does this do in a graveyard? You can banish this card from your graveyard. Target one of your banished monsters that is fallen Valbez or mentions it and add that monster to your hand. Oh, look, folks. At 50, almost 51, 52, 53, 54, 50. Okay. So out of 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57 cards, the man didn't see his branded fusion. Why is branded? I need someone to explain to me why branded currently. Let's go. Oh, actually, this is okay. This is actually a pretty, really. All right, this is actually pretty good. Let's see. So we got 1. Let's do then 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's keep it as that. We have our scales right where we need them. Gonna set that over there and pass. I could put it in the column with his face down, but I kind of want to go for these two rows right here. But yeah, I mean, out of almost a 58, almost 60 card deck, you don't see your one of branded. Oh no, not my fuse line. Best Harpy's Feather Duster in the world. Destroying a single fuse line. I should have put it in this column to nuke off. So what do you send here? Branded Fusion? Do you have a way to get a guy from your hand to get it back to your hand? If so, I'm getting... What the heck was that? Clockwork Knight. What? I thought we were going to get some way to get unbranded. Great Sea Sand Golgonda. Spriggans monsters. Is this just pile? Is this just a pile deck? Because right now it's making no sense. Now there's a Machina gear frame, and I mean that's not even the good Machina card. I thought the one you want is the one that summons itself, and then you can destroy it to reveal 3 Earth Machine monsters, and then go from there. Are we just summoning this to be a beatstick? So let's see. So there is branded stuff in here. There is Machina stuff in here. There is Golgonda stuff in here. There is Machina Unclap Spare. If this card is added to your hand except by drawing, special summon it. You can only use special summon. Also, you can special summon the rest of the turn except Machine Monster. If this card is a normal special summon, you can send 1 Machina monster from your deck to your graveyard except Machina Unclap Spare. You only use each effect of it once per turn. Okay. So far we saw a branded monster doing branded stuff. We saw a Clockwork Knight to add a machine monster. Now we have 2 machine monsters. One of which is a union monster. I mean, we're pretty much safe, all honesty, folks. I mean, literally, my next draw is my scale. Sure, you're going to send another gear frame to the grave. Okay, so you can overlay for a 4 out of your 14 card extra deck. What is this? Spriggans. Okay. If this card is special summon from your extra deck, you can send 1 Spriggans monster from your deck to your graveyard. During your opponent's main phase or battle phase, quick effect, you can banish this card, and until the end of the turn, if you banish this card with 2 or more X, Y, Z materials, you can also send 1 fusion monster from your extra deck graveyard list. Fall Malabaz as a material. Okay. Spriggans Burgon. If this card is in your hand, field, or graveyard, you can target 1 Spriggans XYZ monster you control. Attach this card to its material. You can banish this card and 1 Spriggans monster with a different name from your graveyard. Add 1 Spriggans card from your deck to your hand. Is this literally just pile branded Spriggans with machines? Kind of a strange combination. How much do we want to guess he's got a branded fusion in there somewhere? He can't even use this guy's effect until my turn. And even if you sent a fusion monster that lists Fallen Alabaz, there aren't many Fallen Alabaz like fusion monsters that get your hands on like your fusion card. Now there are, I believe so. You can send Albion. Albion gets you. Or our opponent's just going to DC. Yeah, you know what? Connection failure wins for days, kids. Sorry for not being able to rank up there, sir, in your strange deck. But anyways, we did get the win. Yes, yes, yes. Feels so good to get the win. We got 4 legacy packs. We got a master pack. But I want to check something out here really quick. Let's confirm our opponent's deck. Well, I didn't really have to worry about branded fusion at all. He doesn't even have any form of branded fusion. Like, there's no fusion card in here. Let's see. During your end phase, this card is great percent third turn. You can set 1 branded spell. Do you even have a branded spell? Tally Ho is a Spriggans card. Branded in High Spirit. Reveal 1 monster. And you can send 1 level 8 monster from your extra deck to your graveyard with that type of thing. Discard the reveal monster. If you do, add 1 Foul Albaz or 1 monster that mentions it from your deck to your hand. Okay. That's it. So it's basically just a Spriggans deck. Alright. Well, that was a fun look. Let's get to that master pack. 1 fine master pack. Let's crack it open. Or it's not going to be a fine master pack. Unfortunate. Let's see what we got. We got Performant Pal, Second Donkey, Sylvan Dryass. I believe now this deck is almost neutered. The plant deck is nearly neutered in the TCG. Ooh, Odd Eyes Meteor Burst Dragon. Okay, when this card's fused summon, you can target one card in your pendulum zone. Special summon. Also, you cannot attack for the rest of the turn. You can only use the effect of Odd Eyes Meteor Burst Dragon once per turn. Your opponent cannot activate monster effects during the battle phase. Okay, that's actually a really good fusion monster. Man, now it's going to have to make me start to look at finding a couple fusion cards we can use. We do have like Plague Spreader Zombie and that stuff like that. This is just needs a tuner, non-tuner monster. We're going to have to probably look into that. Anyways, we got Last Counter for battling boxers. We got Naturia Mosquito if we really wanted to play some Naturia stuff. Dark Garnex, the Cubic Beast. Okay, not exactly a good cubic monster. Silent Circuit. This is for firewall stuff. We barely have any of that. And we got a Three-Eyed Ghost. You can send this card from your field to the graveyard. Add one level 10 dark monster from your deck to your hand. You can only use this effect at Three-Eyed Ghost once per turn. Sounds fascinating. So we at least got a card we can use. A couple card. I mean, the Dryass one is pretty nice if we get a plant strategy going and we could see more of its support. And we do have the Meteor Burst, which honestly, that is good too as well. We'd have to definitely tune our deck to be more tuner focused. Anyways, we got a bonus pack. Let's do it. We got 4 legacy packs to open up. You know what? I was going to skip it just because these are legacy packs. They give you 2 cards per pack and we can discuss them all at the end because honestly, let's look at this. A vanilla and a Dragoonity monster. Fascinating. I think we have a really good Dragoonity core coming together. Legacy of Yatagrasu. Ooh, Prohibition. This card is good if we knew what our opponents are playing. Really neat card. Love this card, but the problem is Prohibition is so gimmicky, and in my mind, where we kind of are in Master Duel, how many different deck strategies we see, I don't think this card is really good. If we had side decks, 100%. Side deck worthy card. Always 100%. And the Legacy of Yatagasu lets us draw a card. That's pretty much it. 2 vanillas. Sounds about right. A vanilla and a Aracora. Once per turn, you can banish 1 fish, sea serpent, yeah, that's all I need to read. We don't even have any of that. So, besides Prohibition being the only card, the Legacy of Yatagrasu is okay. Not great. I think this is a draw one. I skipped before I actually, read it, so let's just go quickly in here. I believe it's just a draw one. It might be. Activate one of these effects, you can draw 1 card, or activate only if your opponent controls a face-up spirit monster, draw 2 cards. The draw one is neat for a trap. I may have to consider putting this in just because it is a draw one. It would give us hand advantage in a way. But, with that said, let's get back to the ladder, and I'll take a think about the Legacy of Yatagarasu. Here we are, folks. Let's do it. Not a great hand, but there are some really good combos we can do with this hand. Our person is already having internet issues. Great start. 38 cards. I guess a DC again. No, or he just surrendered. We didn't even see the deck. You know what? Even though we got a master pack here for a quick win, I like those quick wins. We got 3 legacy packs to open up. Let's see what he was playing. Let's honestly see what this man was playing. Well, that's a deck. Exodia. What is it? Is this just DM era deck? Good on him for getting the Forbidden one. That's a pretty neat card. Very interesting. I will say that. But without further ado, let's get to opening that new master pack and our legacy pack. I wonder if he just surrenders because he's just trying to see if he can draw Exodia on his first draw. The odds of that are pretty low, son. Pretty low. We got our master pack right here, folks. Let's crack it open. Ooh, you are pack. Ooh, yes. Now, this may have a chance to get us a secret pack, or could just be a UR that doesn't even connect to a secret pack. There are those as well. New Space Aqua Dolphin is not bad. It's a discard to look at our opponent's hand, choose a monster, and then we basically greater or equal attack to chosen card, destroy that chosen card if you do inflict 500 points. So, it's neat. It's a discard. It kind of hurts us. Ooh, a scale 1. If a pendulum monster you control battles your opponent cannot activate spell cards until the end of the damage step, unless you have a Magician or Odd Eyes card. Odd Eyes card in your other scale. This card, so it basically goes a 4 if we have a Magician or Odd Eyes. We barely have that in all capacity. But what this is good at is it is a 1 scale. Now, does that eclipse our 2 scale that can come out and nuke stuff? Not really. I mean, honestly, I would rather keep our 2 scale, just because our 2 scale does have the ability to nuke off a face-up card at the end of the phase. Well, this is a 1 scale. We don't really need the 1 scale, in all honesty. Ooh, Danger Thunderbird! Okay, a nice another danger card. Again, if we randomly choose, and then if this card was not a Danger Thunderbird, you can special 1 Danger Thunderbird from your hand. And if you do draw a card, if this card is discarded, you can target a set card your opponent controls and just nuke it. That's definitely going to go in the deck. That Thunderbird is a good card. Actually, a good danger. Don't know your Reatic Nister. Probably not a Nister. I would never play an Nister. A Mortronic Datatron. Jamming Waves. Okay, not bad. It's a one of, in my opinion. I think we now have a playset of this Vampire Retrainer. Okay. Ooh, the Zodiacs! It is amazing that Barrage is legal in Master Duel. But yes, we got the Zoo secret pack. Ooh, we got a Barbo already. So we have a chance to get some other Zoo stuff. Maybe even a Trident. Ooh. We would definitely need a lot of zoos to facilitate it, but still, it is really, really impressive that Zodiac Barrage is like legal in Master Duel and not legal in the TCG. But anyways, we did get a good secret pack. Okay, what is like Barrage? Let's see. Oh my goodness, we can get a chance for Electromite! Electromite! Oh my gosh! That's amazing. Barrage is at 3? Holy crap. Wait, is Trident at 3 in Master Duel right now? Rapier at 1? Yeah, Rapier's got to stay at 1. If you get it at 2, it's annoying because it can cycle itself. But look at this, folks. Heavy Metal Foes, I think, is a very competent strategy. We get our hands on some Zoo stuff, which is a competent strategy. I mean, the Crystron stuff is okay. I don't really want it. I would rather take the Metaphos and the Zoo stuff. I didn't realize she's just a normal rare monster. Huh. I mean, look at this, folks. There's some really good cards here. Whiptail. We got all the Zoo stuff. But the cards I really want are these 2 URs. If we can get an Electromite, or we can get a Trident. Trident is good for if we can possibly see some more of the Zoo things, then we might have a competent strategy to play like a Zoo deck. A small Zoo package. Not a great Zoo package, but a small one. But if we can see Electromite, it may change how we do things, because that could push us into a strategy of using pendulum monsters. And if we do, Dynamis, I think, are a pretty good archetype right now. We could use the Heavy Metal Foe, the Metal Foes. So I mean, Metal Foes Fusion, that's actually not a bad card either. So there's a lot of stuff in there. Nice secret pack. Definitely wanting to get a win so we can open that. Let's open up these legacy packs. Let's see what we got here. We did get an SR in there. Ooh, it's turning shiny. Let's see if we get anything shiny. Please, I want some Tyrant Throws. Winged Rhino, please, Tyrant Throws. No. Digital Bug. Rhinosubius. Yeah, no, we're never playing that. We need to play like insects to play that deck. And it makes me so mad. It's like we could get Tyrant Throws, which is what we need to complete our normal monster beatdown deck. I don't even know what that was. Well, I guess we'll look at it in the end. Not like much of these legacy packs. Look at this. Infinite Dimension, and then Reactor SK, I think, is actually first time a monster is summoned to your opponent's side of the field each turn, inflict 800 points damage. During the battle phase of the turn this effect is activated, you can negate the attack of one monster opponent controls. You can send one face-up Trap Reactor FI, one face-up Spell Reactor RE, and this card and you control to the grave, especially someone Flying Fortress Skyfire. We do have the Skyfire, which is kind of funny. So this is a burn card. But at 2K, I think it gets. We have way better one tributes that are much better than what we have in here. So anyways, we had Blade Bouncer here, just basically discard and then we can't do things. And we have Light Law Medium. At the start of your opponent's battle phase, you can target any number of attack this monster opponent controls. While this card is in your monster zone, those monsters must attack this card this turn. Once per turn, when an attack is declared involving this card and opponent's monster, you can negate the attack if you inflict. I hate the fact to say once per turn, but I mean it's a cool burn card. We got some stuff, man. We're really gonna have to probably relook at the entire deck because now that is actually a good card. I really don't feel like putting anything into the deck, so let's jump back into the ladder. All right, next game. Not a bad hand. We got a 13 card extra deck. Our opponent's on a 40 card main. Let's see what they're up against. Let's see what we're playing against. We got some good cards here. Really good. We got a Bottomless Trap Hole. We got a Time Space Trap Hole. Suddenly Max C decided to go into the graveyard there. Oh no. Not the Edge of Fire. Oh. Some other face-up card you control to the grave, so someone level 1 fire monster if you deck to your hand. Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm not sitting here to play Age of Fire. It can win as many games as it wants. Let's move on to the next one. Alright, next game, and I have a feeling, folks, I have a very strong feeling that we're playing a bot. You know, it's kind of still interesting. I would have thought we would have seen more bots, but you know, we haven't. We've played a lot of actually competent YuGiOh. Connection failures, everybody. I do love them. I'm not going to look at this person's deck. I have a feeling it was a bot. So, you know what? Let's just confirm it was a bot. We got 4. Let's confirm if we really were going to win that game. Let's confirm it. No, it wasn't a bot. It was actually someone with a starter deck with some connection issues. We still had that win. Nothing in this starter deck is like competent against us. We had that win with our hand. So with that said, we have that secret pack with Zoo and Metaphos and Crystons. Let's go open it up and our legacy packs. Here it is, folks. Those who stand against kings. Again, I am looking for these 2 URs. A Dryden would be really, really good. Or a Metaphos. Heavy Metaphos Electromite would be really, really good as well. 1 pack. Oh my goodness. Oh, we have a chance. We have a chance. Let's do it. We got... Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oh, yes! Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry for all what you probably just heard. Oh my goodness. Oh, the strategies! The strategies! Oh my goodness! I'm so sorry I hit my desk and my mic went everywhere and I sound like a little schoolgirl. Oh my gosh! Oh, let's just take a look here. We got Light Ray Greffer. We got Laval Sternin. We got a Core Compression. We got Solidarity, which actually is pretty good if we could ever really build a deck around one type of monster. Zoo Gathering is not a good zoo card. We got Metamorphation. This is just, I think, it's a way to summon Metapho cards. Okay. Crystron Quan. And there it is. Oh my goodness, it feels so good. I honestly, I don't know which one I would have preferred, honestly, folks. I don't know which one I preferred if it was Trident or this. This opens up a lot of pendulum plays. Now we need competent pendulum decks, but still. Oh my goodness. Now we really have to start thinking about pendulum strategies. Really, really good pendulum strategies. If we could see like Astrograph Sorcerer, that'd be amazing. That would be really good, because then we could just use like getting Astrograph Sorcerer, because it's only 2 pendulum monsters, so I mean we'd have to build a pendulum deck around it, but we've got a lot of stuff that's coming in with pendulums, so we can't put it in the deck right now, but it's so good to have in the collection. Oh man, so good. So good. Oh, I was so excited when I saw the UR and that. Oh man. Because the last time we had a pack like that, you know, teased me was the Harpy one with the Harpy Feather Duster, and we pulled a UR in there, and unfortunately we pulled the Harpy Fusion monster. We got Putrid Pudding Body Buddies, and then Moisture Capture. You can tribute 3 monster tribute summon this card. If summoned this way, destroy spells and traps your opponent controls. It's pretty neat, but man, do we need a lot of tributes. I don't think these legacy packs are going to compare unless we get a Tyrant's Throw in one of these. No, a Grand Dram. Opponent controls at face of XYZ. You can switch some of this card from your hand. Fascinating. And then a vanilla. My favorite type of monster, vanillas. You know, they're still putting vanilla monsters in modern age YuGiOh. What is this? Metal Silver Armor. As long as you control the monster equipped with this card, your opponent cannot use the effects of spell, traps, or effect monster that targets one monster except the equipped monster. Yeah, that's fascinating in a weird ass vanilla monster. But anyways, yeah, I mean, unless we get a Tyrant's Throw, these legacy packs are all for naught. A Gusto Corridor, we're never playing Gustos. Man-eating plant. Fascinating. Well, anyways, nothing to really update the deck with. Glad we have the Electromite. Let's get the last win of Tier 2 for the Gold Ladder. You know, the last time I was super excited about a UR pull was when we first pulled Eldritch in our series. And that was pretty, like, really, really early into the series. So our opponent decided to set 2 face downs on us. Okay. Not what I needed. So if I control no okay, so I do get to just do this. I really don't need both my 8 scales right now in my hand, but hey. Whatever floats my boat, I guess. Oh my goodness, Max, see everybody! Oh, I'm shivering in my boots! Sorry, sir, I'm not playing any Gaia magical that's gonna bring out no magical level 5 dragons from my hand. I mean, this Cyber Dragon says he is a dragon in his name, but he's not. Anyways, let's go to main 2. Oh, let's throw down a face down and pass the turn. Whew. Gotta get that adrenaline pumping down just for a few seconds. Harpy's Feather Duster. Yeah, you can duster that. I am not going to pitch a card to stop a duster. Oh, we're playing Ancient Warriors. Ew. Ew, how do I out this deck? Ugh. Of course, it had to be 200 points higher than the monster we had. I mean, we have ways. Not great ways, but we have ways. Well, that clearly does it. Activate effect. Mind you, we'll need another monster on the board, but, I mean, there are ways. Fearmar, Snake Man. Snake Man! The Snake Man gonna go hish. On you, boy. Infinite Impermanence. Sure. Sir, I don't even beat you if I did attack. So why was I gonna attack this turn? Honestly. Yeah, so I can get 21 and banish myself immediately off in the middle of the damage step? Oh my goodness, it's a Tenki. Everyone, Tenki's here. Really, still a really good card. If you control another Ancient Warrior monster opponent, monster cannot target this card for attacks. You can send one card from your hand or field to the grave. Add one Ancient Warrior monster from your deck to your hand, except itself. If other Ancient Warrior monster effects activate, excepting, you can target one monster opponent controls and return to their hand. Oh, the Tenki's gone. He basically is going to add another Ancient Warrior. The Ancient Warriors, in my opinion, are a good deck strategy. I mean, they literally are just a spam deck. That's what they literally are. They are a spam deck. Then they get into their Link monster, which is a really good monster. Alright. To make sure I don't take 25k to my face, we are going to that guy is going to go down. Ah, yes. Like I said, their Link monster is a very good Link monster. If his card's Link summon, you can add one Ancient Warrior from your deck to your hand, and then all Ancient Warrior monsters he points to gain a 500 attack. Oh, goody, they're big honkin' monster. This would be really nice if I had like a Lightning Vortex right now, because then I could nuke board. I don't think anything here survives. This just spins a card back to my hands. Yeah, quick effect, you can send one card from your hand or field to the graveyard, then target one face-up card your opponent controls to return to their hand. Alright, man, are we dead? We might be. Man, I'm gonna swing on this thing, causing this Ancient Warrior guy to have the trigger's effect. So, I mean, he could do it any time. Oh, shoot. Okay. Well, I probably wasn't winning that anyways. So, you know what? I think we're going to drop that one. Alright, next game. Now, what I didn't like is the fact I was trying to read his card and I accidentally hit the left click side of my mouse. So, when I did that, I accidentally couldn't see his card. So, I didn't know it just was going to nuke me straight off. Now, the problem is, even if I got rid of the Colonel, brought out the Cyber Dragon, and then set my trap card, the issue is that I wouldn't have enough protection. Okay, what is this Ecclesia going into? Nothing. This Ecclesia is just simply here to be here, I guess. Okay. We are not going to use this effect just yet. As much as it would be nice to summon out a 3200 beat stick and hit our opponent with that. Should we be that aggressive right now? Should we be that aggressive? Okay, let's see what he does. Right now, all he's done is summon an Ecclesia. Well, he's basically told me not to special summon this turn. So you know what? My opponent has decided that special summoning doesn't want to happen this turn. So you know what? Let's go into swinging over this Ecclesia. So what? You bring out a Fallen Balabaz? So what? I can throw him into the graveyard next? Amazing. I hope you know he can't work. Oh wait, he can? Well, I don't know what are you fusion summoning? This isn't a special summon monster. What are we fusion summoning? Honestly. Albion. Are now you gonna banish for your fusion? Huh. I mean, there's nothing I could have done. Actually, it probably was better I did not give him, Oh, no, I'm gonna have to get through a Mirror Jade. Oh, whoopee. Was that an evenly? No, Fusion Fusion duplication. Never seen that one before. Oh, now I have to get through a Mirror Jade. I have to get through a Mirror Jade. We're gonna go to the end phase. I'm gonna pray and hope that we draw our. I'm gonna pray and hope we draw into Lightning Vortex. Then I can nuke off this board presence right here. Both of these guys die. Yet you get to set a grave because it was sent there this turn. You can add to your hand or set one brand spell track directly from your deck. Okay, how do I out this? How do I physically out? Do you just send any face-up card? You can send one fusion monster from your deck to your graveyard. Fallen out. Banish one monster on the field. Well, thank goodness. You banish a monster on the field. So we can scale this. The problem is if I send this Tinny here, I can't use my strategist. I can stop and a direct attack. Oh gosh, it's actually kind of hard. Okay, let's activate this. I have a feeling he's just going to negate it. So then if he does have to banish it off the board, I just go into this Toon Cyber Dragon, tribute it for the Colonel. Mind you, I will probably have the Colonel be banishing next turn to at least mitigate one of these two from killing me. And if I can see my 8 scale, preferably my 4, because I don't have an 8 secret level 8 XYZ monster yet, which for some odd reason I don't know why I don't have one just yet, but I don't. The problem is he sends an Albion here. He just sets what, Branded Fusion, and continues going down the line of Branded Fusion. Wow, he actually did not banish. So, that's surprising. Man, if that was the case, I would have done Toon Cyber Dragon. If that had been the case, I would have done Toon Cyber Dragon, tribute for the Colonel, and then, well, I would have done these two yet, just because there is the possibility Mirror Jade still banishes. So we're just going to go to the end phase. I mean, we're not out of it. Talking about getting at least a 1-of card to start the entirety of the combo line with Ecclesia. Blech. I hate this is... Man, talk about it. It was a light monster. Out of all the monsters I could have summoned, it was a light monster. I'm going to banish the Colonel to basically not allow him to die here. I'll take this shot off the Mirror Jade, but then I will probably have to... So I take the shot off the Mirror Jade. Oh, you still have to banish, right? Yeah, it's one monster on the field. Okay. Actually, that actually works for me because, funny enough, because this is not a non-mandatory. This is not like my field. This is mandatory. He has to banish something, which is hilarious. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I mean, I'm not dead. Oh no. No, just stop this attack. What do you do, Titan Clad, when you're in the grave? During the end phase, it discards your grave because it was sent there, so you can add in their hand or special summon one Dogmatica monster, one Fallen Alabaz. Okay. You have to be in a graveyard to trigger, yes. So you got a set Branded Fusion. I'm not sure why you're not activating it. Maybe because you don't have the material. Okay. We're not out of this, which is hilarious. That we actually are not physically out of this yet. Now, my thing is, I want him to burn this Branded Fusion, so I can then go Sword Soul Strategist to knock it out.
Yeah, Ecclesia is fine. Because personally, that's what I want. Well, okay, so we got both our scales. Oh wait, no, I totally remembered. I don't have a way to actually do anything. This does make a 4. Go Samurai. If I just... No, because then he just goes Ecclesia summon out. I mean, how many other Albions would he have? Okay, let's do this. Let's go to battle, because I can at least knock this thing out. Let's see if the Mirror Jade will attempt, because if it does, I just banish in the middle of it, target it, and he has to banish this girl right off the battlefield. So personally, I don't really care. We could have done it, but the problem is he has an Ecclesia in hand, and I really, really do not want him triggering Ecclesia. It's mainly for my own sanity to keep Ecclesia from, like, coming down and then, like, removing, like, my Gaga Samurai. I doubt he has anything to combo with an Earth monster, but you never know. I don't know how we're actually surviving in this. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I'm actually pretty impressed. I mean, I don't know why that right now it feels like all Branded is playing like a 60-card deck. I mean, what are the possibilities you get to see all your one-ofs? Albion, okay. This is the other Albion now. Cannot be used to shoot your opponent. Cannot target this card with card effects. You can only use each of the following effects of Albion, the Sacrifice Dragon, once per turn. During your opponent's turn, quick effect, you can target 2 monsters in your grave, in any grave, especially on both monsters, 1 to each field. If this card is in your graveyard, you contribute 4 monsters. Oh, shoot. Once per turn, when your opponent declares an electric attack, you can activate this effect. Okay, thank goodness. I had to make sure that this wasn't a targeting effect. That my little person here wasn't a targeting effect. Now, Diabolical Colonel is a targeting effect. So I still don't have a way to, like, out this Albion, the Sacrifice Dragon. So, I'm going to wait to see which one comes at me first. Because in the damage step, I trigger my effect. And then I'm just going to... No. We're going to trigger a damage. I can't target this thing because I target. So, you know what? It's a damage step. What else are we going to do? Fascinating. We're done. And because this doesn't target this, I don't have to worry about dying. Effect. Now, how do I out 2-3k beat sticks? Don't ask me. I mean, it's a quick effect to target 2 monsters in opponent's graveyard. What? We're gonna summon what? Another light and go for another Albion? Shard of Greed is pretty nice. Are we gonna be able to survive that long? I'm surprised he hasn't started trying to attempt to trigger the Mirror Jade effect. He's gonna go for the lights. He's gonna make another freaking Albion. And what? Banish to then summon? Problem is, how do I survive all of that? Well, if this card is in your graveyard, you contribute 4 monsters, 2 in your extra monster zone, 2 in your central monster zone. So he gave me this. Fallen of Alabaz triggering, pitching a card. That is his cost. Response, because I do not want to lose my Colonel right now, because my Colonel right now is trying to save me and keep me very, very alive. The problem is I can't summon this Cyber Dragon. If I summon out the Cyber Dragon, I just eat the possibility of him going into his 3rd and final Fall of Alabaz, and then basically sending it away. Oh, here we go. I mean, this man's nearly peeled through half his extra deck now. Most of it's going in. Most of it's going over here. Oh, crap. Special summon this card by your hand distributing. When you do special summon, get me Puppet Nightmare from the graveyard. This card special summon. You not special summon any monster for the rest of the turn except give me Puppet. Crap. So this Gimmick Puppet monster won't come out until my turn? Till my next turn? I don't think we're dead here. Because again, I summon out the Colonel. The Colonel negate this, depending on which one he decides to attack with. When Charlie decides to attack with, whoever doesn't get attacked, I negate one attack. As long as I don't take 2,500 to my face, I'm fine. Now, the problem is that Gimmick Puppet is coming out this turn. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Well, this gets him branded in red. Because his branded fusion is now in his graveyard. Man, it probably would have been a good idea to probably have kept that. Yeah, we're done. I can't stop a Brandon in red. I'm surprised we played as long as we did. The next game is here. Ooh, we got a pretty good starting hand here. That we can summon Eldritch, which is pretty nice altogether. We can get our 8 scale if we find a random fire monster. No, I can't. Can I? I'm trying to think here. He goes into the Link 4. He tributes out the Link 4 to summon the 2 girls. The problem is I need to be able to knock out both of them. And at this point right now with what's in my hand, I can't. Or he's going to go Gigantic Sprite, which means he can't go to the level 4. Is it worth sitting here on a Sprite deck? Folks, I'm going to let him combo out, and I'll give my thoughts once he's done. Okay, folks. So, I got a big problem here. We did not draw enough for me to be able to knock this board presence out. Because I could go Santa Claus over Sprite Carrot to stop him from being able to negate my monster effect. Problem is, Sprite Elf just brings it back. I don't have enough ways to bring it Eldritch, because what I could do is Santa Claus over that normal summon attack position monster, knock out the Sprite Carrot. Main phase 2, I go Eldritch over this. Oh no, I would need to do Eldritch. Ugh. Yeah, I can't bust this board. Ugh, Sprite. Still impressed to see Sprite still playing today. I have no idea where it even is in the TCG. Alright, the next game is here. We opened pretty well. Way to nuke board presence. Our opponent's on 60 cards because apparently that's the meta right now. Fusion deployment, okay. The meta right now is to continually play branded. I don't get these 60 card branded decks at all. Oh my, of course that's the way they get the branded. Oh my gosh. You would think out of 60 cards you wouldn't draw any one of the starter cards to get you into branded fusion. At least I know one thing. At least there's one really good thing about this. Really important. I'm going to get rid of that Mirror Jade very fast, very quick. And yes, that Mirror Jade is going to nuke my board off. Which is going to be fun, but nothing I can do about it. He's got a Tragedy in the graveyard. Hey, let me guess, are you going to send the Nightmare? I mean, even in this state, maybe it's just worth going Lightning Vortex the board. And then just passing. I mean, it's going to matter if he ends on a Mirror Jade. It really will matter if he decides to end on a Mirror Jade. So Titankin. During in phase, if this card is in graveyard because it's sent there, this turn you can add it to your hand or special summon dogmatic or fall Valivaz. There's his fusion. So he is going to at least end on a Mirror Jade. And I think he added to his hand. Albion. He sent Lubellion. He's going to fusion. As long as he doesn't fusion summon anything that's not like destroyable by card effect. I mean, even then, I just go Santa Claus, go Lightning Vortex, and we just play Nuke Board. Okay, so far, nothing on here really is impactful, because nothing here is impactful. Because now he just pitches the card, he goes into the Mirror Jade, and what? That's it? Yeah, it sucks. I mean, he could bring out his Bestial, but like I said, nothing here like survives destruction. So Albion to get into the Bestial. So Bestial Lubellion. This gets him a branded continuous spell or trap card. Once per turn during the main phase, if you control a Bestial monster, you contribute one Dragon monster, then target one card your opponent controls, destroy it. Okay, sounds fascinating. So, there's nothing on this board here that... And then, special summon, a dude. One more guy to die on the fires. Sounds fascinating. Card known as special summon, you can send one Fallen Alabaz or one card that mentions it from your deck to your graveyard. Fascinating. Let's see, what does this do? If a monster is special summoned by your opponent's activated monster effect, quick effect, you can banish this card from your field or graveyard, special one Dogmatic monster from your deck. So here's the thing. So what? He sets Branded Fusion. I mean, I'm gonna peel off half this presence right here, and it's gonna be dead. I think if this hits the grave, Branded in red. All right. Well, special summon another monster there, son. I'm more than happy. Because if he does that like a main phase 2 thing, I'll just hit it with the Santa Claus. Problem is, he's definitely built a board hand back. That's actually pretty nice. Yeah, okay, let's just get rid of this board. The Cyber Dragon can go. Get it all off here. I want it all gone. Yuck. Now, please do feel free to banish something with a Mirror Jade. Now, again, I can't summon anything this turn because the Mirror Jade just nukes it all away. So, fascinating. There it all went, folks. Did you see it all go? It was fascinating. Alright, set one. Pass. I'm not an idiot, son. I know what Mirror Jade does on end phase. It kind of sucks he gets this, but nothing I can do about it. I would prefer this. I mean, he's burned through 11 cards. How many Mirror Jade do you think this man is even playing legally? Those are both banished now. Another gun in hand. Okay, I can take a 2500 monster to my face. Aluber the Boober. It's Aluber the Boober time, folks. Aluber the Boober time. Another Albion. Albion set. Set that Branded Fusion, son. I know you want to. Now, again, if he ends his inboard here with 2 more monsters, I'll just go into this Burning Dragon. I'll just go into Burning Dragon and end it. It's got more attack points than this mon. Actually, no, we tie. Okay. Oh my goodness, everyone, look, it's Aluber the Boober Man. Aluber the Boober Man. He's a Lubin and he's a Boobin. Choose someone, fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field as material, including a dragon. Well, now those are dragons. Last time I looked. Oh, I mean, that's probably the counter trap. 100% that's not the counter trap. Yeah, okay. At least we're starting to get our scales. Let's see. When a spell or trap card or monster effect is activated, that includes the effect that special summons a monster. Return to the extra deck one phase of fusion monster you control into blah 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 blah. Something. I activate Burning Dragon Man. Go, Burning Dragon Man, onto the battlefield. Oh, wait. His effect is a special summon. Okay. Yeah, that's where we say goodbye. Alrighty, folks, here we go. Good hand. We got a person with a 5-card extra deck. Did we play this person already? I feel like I've seen that name. I feel like we did. This looks like a starter deck. I'm so sorry the person I'm about to beat with this. You know, at least the starter deck's more competent than what we built. All honesty, it's more competent than what we built. Okay, that's actually pretty good. So I think what we'll do here is instead of summoning a Hammer Bouncer, because again, our opponent controls a card and we control no cards, we're just going to summon a Ferret. I mean, this is literally a nuke. So, I mean, we literally have no problem with doing this. And then I go to main phase 2. I will set 1, and then I pass, and then our opponent goes. I'm pretty sure we're close to a 5 losing streak. I totally forgot to check if we're actually on one. I think we've given up 4 games now, so I think this would be the 5th one. After this, I will check. If I do owe you all a losing streak pity pack, then we will go open one. So I got my Jiraguma to pop anything in this column, and my opponent decided he really just does not want to play Yu-Gi-Oh today. I mean, is there a purpose with just going for the tribute Colonel? I don't see a purpose. Let's just keep swinging with the Ferret. At least the Ferret's a threat. I'd rather keep the pop off the Ferret, personally, than constantly have it as a threat. Also, this is this person's rank up game. It's both our rank up games. So, I'm kind of interested. What is he ranking up from? This has to be a starter deck. There's like no way this is not a starter deck. And if it is, why have you just set at least a monster? Why are you just taking life point damage? Honestly, why are you taking life point damage when you should set a monster to at least mitigate the damage? Okay. So glad this keeps happening. Yeah, it is a starter deck. Well, you know, folks, when in Rome, do like the Romans do. Charging everybody and just charging everybody. Pendulum summon everybody. He doesn't have Nibiru. Actually, this wouldn't even be considered Nibiru because this is only up to 3 summons. Nibiru was on 5. This is game. I may not be able to, like, swing with, like, that, but still, this is all game right here. Victory is ours. Boom, 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 boom. And with that also comes our tier level. All right, we've made it to tier 1 of the gold ladder. Nice. We are nearly back into platinum again. I don't know why, but it felt like this run was slightly quicker to get to platinum. I don't know. Maybe it's subconscious. But anyways, we have a legacy ticket. I just want to check something. Match history. That was our 5th losing game here. No, we did not face that person. This was the person that DC'd with the starter deck. So this is just another person running a starter deck, wasn't it? Yep. It's the same starter deck too. Hilarious. I don't know why he didn't set a monster, at least try to mitigate some form of damage. But does not matter. We have a master pack and a legacy pack to open up, so let's do it. One fine master pack right here. You know what? After the last pack we opened up, I think this one can be a little low on the totem pole. Ah, Destiny Hero, man. I think that's our playset of Fiendus now. This may be our playset of Fiendus. So what else did we get as I hit the wrong side of my mouse? Grind Rod, that's targeted Cypress. That's our third, I believe that's our third copy of Fiendus, which would be nice. That means we literally have our playset of Fiendus now. So if we can see at least a couple more of the Subterra Field Spell, and a couple more maybe big Subterras, I think we can finally put a Subterra core together. Or at least a very small core. Compulsory Escape Device. Each player chooses one monster they control, then shuffles it into the deck. It's a neat gimmick card. I will say it does not target, so I mean we literally would shuffle it back, so it might go into the deck. There's so many cards now that go in the deck. I think I'm going to have to, at the end of this season, probably really look at the entirety of the deck and change it all up again. We got Ghost Trick Stein. It's a neat. It'd be like a one-of and a Ghost Trick. Gym Flash Energy. During your standby phase, inflict 300 point. Inflict damage to your opponent equal to the number of face-up continuous spell cards on your field times 300. So it's a Crystal Beast card. I mean, you can still do it if we have both our scales up. We do deal damage with it. I don't think it's great, but it's neat. Steel Swarm Longhorn. Once per turn, if this card was treated by attributing a Steel Swarm monster, you pay 1,000 life, protect one monster on the field, destroy.
That's pretty nice, but I think we barely have any Steel Swarm monsters to facilitate. And Kamakishi Mayhem. I believe this is their Floodgate card. If a zombie synchro monster is special summon except from the extra deck, even during the damage step, you can play one of these following effects. You cannot apply that same effect of the Makakishi Mayhem for the rest of the turn. They're all one card set, one Makakishi spell trap card, except itself send one monster with the lowest attack from your opponent controls to the graveyard, inflict 8 points of damage. I think it's actually their synchro monster. I forget, but I know they have a Floodgate skill drain monster. But anyways, we have one legacy pack to open up. Let's crack it. Yeah, about as much as I ever expected these legacy packs. Oh, we do get something. Drop off. When your opponent draws for their normal draw in the draw phase, discards their card they drew. Neat. Such a gimmick. And Robo Yario. Man, I remember this from my day. A warrior fully covered metal upgrades by fusing with Robo Lady. Ah, yes. Yes. Let's end the conversation at that. But that is it, folks. That is it. I hope you enjoyed today's run. We made it to tier 1 of gold. We only, as I don't want that, I want this. We only have one more tier of gold to make it, and then we can finally start playing some platinum games again. More platinum fun. More platinum fun. More platinum fun. So tune in next time as we climb tier 1 of the gold ladder. See you all then.